Welcome to Quantum Vibes. Have you ever felt like the things you used to strive for, the career, the goals, the achievements, suddenly feel hollow? Maybe you've been searching for your next steps, wondering what you're supposed to do now, but nothing feels right. If this resonates, you're not alone. This is one of the most common challenges after awakening, realizing that the old ways of defining purpose no longer work. Today, I want to talk about this shift in purpose, why it happens, and how to navigate the uncertainty so you can embrace a life that truly aligns with your soul. By the end of this video, I hope you'll feel more at peace with where you are, more empowered to move forward, and more connected to your true purpose. Let's start by looking at how we're taught to think about purpose before awakening. For much of our lives, we're conditioned to believe that purpose is tied to what we do. It's about having a successful career, being productive, or achieving certain milestones. The world tells us that our worth is measured by how much we contribute to society, how much money we make, or how we're perceived by others. And for a while, this can feel motivating. We chase those goals, thinking that once we achieve them, we'll feel fulfilled. But after awakening, everything changes. Suddenly, those external markers of success stop resonating. You might find yourself asking, why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? Does this even matter? This is where the confusion begins, because the old ways of finding purpose no longer bring the same sense of satisfaction. It's as if you're being called to something deeper but don't yet know what it is. This transition isn't easy. It can feel like you're stuck in limbo, knowing that you don't want to go back to the old way of living, but unsure of how to move forward. For me, this was one of the hardest parts of my journey. I kept trying to approach purpose from a 3D perspective, thinking, what career should I pursue? What tangible results should I aim for? But no matter what I tried, it felt misaligned. I even went through a phase where I couldn't bring myself to do anything. Nothing felt right. The things I used to enjoy no longer inspired me, and the things I wanted to do didn't seem to lead anywhere. It was as if my soul was saying, stop. You're not here to force your way forward. You're here to listen, to feel, to align. And that's the key: alignment. In the 5D, purpose isn't something you chase. It's something you align with. It's about tuning into what feels right on a soul level and trusting that the rest will follow. So what does purpose look like in the 5D? In this higher state of consciousness, purpose isn't tied to external outcomes. It's not about climbing a ladder or reaching a specific destination. Instead, it's about the energy you bring to what you do. Your purpose in the 5D is to live in alignment with your soul, to follow what lights you up, and to bring your unique gifts to the world in a way that feels natural and fulfilling. That might mean creating art, sharing your story, helping others heal, or simply being a loving presence in the lives of those around you. Whatever it is, it's less about what you do and more about how you do it. When you're aligned with your purpose, you'll notice that things start to flow. Opportunities come to you without forcing. The right people, resources, and ideas show up at the right time. It's like the universe is guiding you step by step toward the life you're meant to live. But before you can fully embrace this new way of living, you have to let go of the old one, and that's not always easy. For many of us, there's a fear of letting go. We think, if I stop striving, if I stop pushing, will I fall behind? Will I fail? This fear is natural, but it's also an illusion. The truth is, when you let go of what no longer serves you, you create space for something better. For me, letting go meant releasing the need to have everything figured out. It meant trusting that I didn't need a detailed plan or a perfect roadmap. All I needed was to take the next step that felt right and trust that the rest would unfold. So, how do you start aligning with your 5D purpose? Here are some steps that helped me. 1. Listen to your intuition. Spend time in silence or meditation and ask yourself, what feels good to me? What brings me joy? Trust the answers that come, even if they don't make logical sense. 2. Follow what lights you up. Pay attention to the things that excite you, even if they seem small or insignificant. These are often clues from your soul, guiding you toward your purpose. 3. Let go of the outcome. Focus on the journey rather than the destination. Your purpose isn't about achieving a specific result. It's about living in alignment with your truth. 4. Be open to change. Purpose isn't static. It evolves as you do. Be willing to adapt and flow with where life takes you. 5. Trust the process. Remember that purpose isn't something you figure out overnight. It's a journey of self-discovery, growth, and alignment. Before we dive deeper, let's address some common misconceptions about purpose. One of the biggest myths is that your purpose is a single fixed thing, like a career or a specific role you're meant to play. But the truth is, purpose is fluid. It evolves as you do. What aligns with you today might shift as you grow, and that's okay. Another misconception is that purpose has to be something grand or world-changing. We often think, if I'm not saving lives or changing the world, do I even have a purpose? But purpose isn't about scale, it's about authenticity. It's about showing up fully as yourself in whatever you do, whether that's raising a family, creating art, or simply spreading kindness in your everyday life. Here's something else that's important to understand. Challenges and setbacks are often part of the journey to discovering your purpose. For me, the moments of confusion, frustration, and even failure were the ones that taught me the most. They forced me to look inward, to question what I really wanted, and to let go of the things that weren't serving me. If you're going through a tough time right now, know that it's not a sign that you're off track. Often, it's the universe's way of clearing the path for something better. Trust that these challenges are shaping you, preparing you to step into your purpose more fully. So, how do you know when you're aligned with your purpose? Here are some signs to look for. 1. You feel a sense of flow. When you're aligned, things tend to happen effortlessly. You might notice synchronicities, opportunities showing up at the right time, or a feeling that the universe is supporting you. 2. You feel energized. Doing what aligns with your soul doesn't drain you, it fills you up. Even when it's challenging, it feels meaningful and rewarding. 3. You feel a deep sense of peace. When you're living in alignment, there's a calmness that comes from knowing you're on the right path. It doesn't mean everything is perfect, but there's a trust in the journey. If these resonate with you, take them as confirmation that you're on the right track. And if they don't worry, alignment is a process and you're exactly where you need to be. One of the most powerful tools you have on this journey is your intuition. Your intuition is like an internal compass, guiding you toward what's right for you. But here's the thing. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to ignore that inner voice. We're so used to relying on logic, external advice, or societal expectations that we forget to tune into ourselves. To reconnect with your intuition, start by creating space for stillness. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature, find moments to quiet the noise and listen to what your soul is telling you. For me, meditation was a game changer. It helped me get out of my head and into my heart, where my intuition could speak more clearly. If you're struggling to hear your inner voice, start small. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Another key part of aligning with your purpose is letting go of the need for approval from others. This was a big lesson for me. For so much of my life, I made decisions based on what I thought I should do, what would make others happy, what would look good on paper. But after my awakening, I realized that living for others' expectations was never going to bring me true fulfillment. Your purpose isn't about pleasing others or fitting into a box. It's about being true to yourself, even if it means disappointing people along the way. Remember, the people who truly love and support you will celebrate your authenticity, not your conformity. Now let's talk about some practical exercises to help you discover and align with your purpose. 1. The Joy Journal. Spend a week writing down the moments that bring you joy, no matter how small. This could be anything from helping a friend to painting a picture to spending time in nature. At the end of the week, look for patterns. These are clues to your purpose. 2. The Visualization Exercise. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal day. What are you doing? Who are you with? How do you feel? This exercise can help you tap into your soul's desires. 3. The Why Practice. Ask yourself, why am I here? Write down whatever comes to mind, even if it doesn't make sense at first. Keep digging deeper with each answer until you reach a core truth that resonates deeply with you. 4. Energy Mapping. Pay attention to how different activities make you feel. Do they energize you or drain you? Use this awareness to prioritize what aligns with your soul. It's natural to feel fear or resistance when stepping into your purpose. After all, you're breaking away from the familiar and stepping into the unknown. For me, one of the biggest fears was financial uncertainty. I worried about whether following my heart would provide for my family. But what I learned is that when you trust the process and take inspired action, the universe has a way of supporting you. If fear is holding you back, remember this. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward in spite of it. Trust that you're being guided and that the universe is working with you, not against you. Wherever you are on this journey, I want you to know this: you are not lost. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Every step you take, no matter how small, is part of the unfolding of your purpose. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust the universe. You have everything you need within you to create a life that feels aligned, meaningful, and abundant. Wherever you are on your journey, know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Even if it feels confusing or uncertain, trust that you're being guided towards something greater. Your purpose isn't something you need to chase or force. It's something you already have within you. By listening to your intuition, following what feels right, and trusting the process, you'll naturally align with the life you're meant to live. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And in the comments, let me know, what does purpose mean to you? How are you aligning with your truth? Together, let's inspire each other to live fully and authentically, to embrace our uniqueness, and to create lives filled with joy and purpose. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.